Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to work with the Python integration and some of the Python activities. Here's a Python script that contains three functions as follows: the hello function, the Fibonacci function, and the array function, plus some inline code. The inline code essentially takes the data, time, and formats it before showing it as a message box. We're now going to showcase the three functions and the inline piece of code. Here in Studio, we have a small workflow to show all functions. As I was mentioning earlier, here's the part where it loads the Python script. Next, we're going to see what happens with the inline code and functions. I'm going to start the demo in the debug environment. OK. We have a breakpoint, and when we reach the load script, UiPath starts to load the Python script that I just showed you. We also have a message box that displays the current timestamp. Why do we have it? Mainly because that's the inline code which is part of the Python script. This specific inline code will start executing as we're loading the script in UiPath. So once I'm loading a Python script, a code within the inline part of the script will be executed instantly in this one step and one activity. So once again, this is the inline code. This is the result of the inline code, and this is to show that I'm at the first step in my workflow when loading the script. Now, the code is not the only thing that happened in this step. The functions were loaded and are now available to be invoked. So the next activity in my workflow is going to be centered on the invoke Python method activity. Here are the parameters. I'm going to give it a go and input parameters of type string. I'm also going to use the loadout instance for the Python script that I loaded, and in the name of argument, I'm going to provide the methods that I actually want to be called. And let's see, it's going to be this method. I'm also going to get the output as a result. And it's going to be an invoke out variable of type Python object. So I have the method that takes the string parameter and will return hello as name result. OK, so I'm calling the hello method. I'm going to give it the Johnny parameter, and the result should be hello Johnny, obviously. OK, let's step over. Now, the result of the method invocation, again, is going to be a Python object calling invoke out. Get Python object, we'll use that Python object instance, and get from meet the result as a visual basic string. So I invoked the method, I got the Python object result. Now I'm going to get the string result out of the Python object, and it's going to be called getOut. What I'm going to do now is to, first of all, log the message hello Johnny, and also a message box. Displayed in a message box as well. Sorry, I missed the step here. Here's the message box with the output of the hello method, for which I pass the string Johnny as a parameter. So again, load script will make the methods available, and will provide an instance for the actual Python script that will make the methods available, and will also execute whatever inline code you have in the script. Then you can start calling Python methods from inside the script by giving parameters and taking the output as a Python object variable. From the Python object variable, you can then get the primitive types as Visual Basic, well, .NET data types. In this case, I'm going to take the result as a string. So getOut is defined as a string. Once I have the .NET data types and instances, I can start using them in ways that you should already be familiar with. That's how you integrate Python, and that's how you use it. The only comment here is that you need the Python 32BT installation, and then you can invoke and use Byte on scripts and methods. So that would be it. I hope it's clear enough and it will help. Thank you.